Okay, so I think the most obvious tech device would be cell phones. Cell phones are dangerous. Cell phones are easy to hide, easy to slip in between your legs, easy to hide in your hoodie, underneath your sleeve. They have internet access, so students can look up answers on Google, they can use Siri, they can text other students in the classroom, they can text and take pictures and send it back and forth between each other. Cell phones are, in my belief, cell phones are close to being the number one contributor to cheating in classrooms. And I didn't write this in this slide, but I should have mentioned it. Also, laptops. Laptops are also contribute cheating in the classroom. When I was in high school, my high school replaced textbooks with laptops. And I can tell you right now, no one would ever pay attention during class. We would be using our other tabs. If the teacher would ask a question, we would look up the answer right there on Google. We would use shortcuts where we could use the find button and type a word in to find it in the document so we could cheat. So yeah, laptops and cell phones kind of go hand in hand. Laptops are bigger, obviously, so if you're taking a written exam, it'd be noticeable if you had a laptop and you were cheating, but cell phones are definitely dangerous because they're easy to hide. So yeah. And the next one I have here are Apple Watches and smartwatches. So Apple Watches are also very dangerous because they blend in as a normal watch. So when you're looking at your wrist, no one's going to think you're cheating. They're going to think that you're just looking to see what time it is. But Apple Watches have the same capabilities as our phones for the most part. They have internet access. They have Siri. You can go on to other apps. You can receive text messages. You can text people. You can call people. You can look at your photos. And I think the most dangerous thing about them is that they blend in as a normal watch, so no one would ever guess that you were using your watch to cheat on an exam or to cheat on an assignment. The next one I have here are GoPros. GoPros are also very hidden, very easy to hide. They take pictures and videos. They are waterproof. They are hard to break. They are very small and they're hard to notice. So just as a cell phone, you could use it to record. You could use it to take the picture of answer keys. So yeah, GoPros are kind of similar to cell phones in a way. Graphing calculators. So I didn't think about this until I did some research once I was doing this assignment that graphing calculators could contribute to cheating in the classroom, because I have a graphing calculator and I never thought to use it to cheat. But there are those calculators that are the upgraded versions where you have internet access, where it has the capabilities to store equations and to store graphs, so you can look back into it and you can have the formula right there to solve a problem. So yeah, graphing calculators can also contribute to cheating in the classroom, and I think that it is the number one least suspected tech device to say that it would encourage cheating in the classroom. Next one I have here are online course sites. So Course Hero, Quizlet, and Chegg are kind of all similar sites where students from previous terms who have taken the class before will post their old assignments, their old papers, their old exams, and they will put it up for sale. So for students who are taking the course, they can just pay an X amount of dollars and they can have old assignments at the touch of their fingers. And I think the most dangerous part about these course sites is you don't always have to pay money to get old exam problems or old papers. You can just submit something from a class you're taking and earn a credit to get the assignment or paper you want from another class. So yeah, that's another one. And then reference citation machine. So when students are doing references in their paper, let's say they are in a rush and they don't have time to enter in the correct information, the correct author, the correct website, the correct book or page number. They can just type in whatever information they want and make it look like a real reference. And I don't think many people think of that when they think of references. They probably assume it's real, but yeah, citation machines can be used to make fake references. Another one I have here is copyright plagiarism. Pretty straightforward. Students or people can just use someone else's work, copy and paste it, and put it on their assignment or on their paper. I think what's most obvious about this one is, I think this is the most obvious one, because if it doesn't sound like your writing style, then, and if you're using words to where they're complex words and you don't even know the definition, I think it's kind of easy to assume that it's not your work. So I think plagiarism is the most easy one to notice out of all these options. And my conclusion. So my conclusion is that educators and anyone in the education field that is teaching a class or anything like that have to make a lot of accommodations to what they do in the classroom, because there is technology where at the touch of our fingers we can look up an answer, or we can cheat, or anything like that. So I think the hardest part is just that teachers have to kind of adjust things and change things every term to keep it different so students don't cheat. But yeah, that's what I have for today, and I hope you enjoyed.